Here we go. We're taking on Steven. Now, Steven technically specializes in steel types, but only 3 of his Pokemon are steel types, which one of them is Skarmory, which knows Toxic, Steel Wing, Aerial Ace, and Spikes. And Spikes can really screw you over because it does damage to you whenever you switch out. So I just say take care of this thing as fast as you can. But luckily though, this thing is a physical wall, whereas Electric is a special type attack, which means it will die pretty easily from just Thunderbolts, which is all I'm using, which means he's defeated. That was pretty easy. That was easy. Anyway, I'm going to keep saying that line. Next Pokemon he's going to use is, let's see, Ice Cream's level 46 now, yay. He's going to go out with Aggron. Now, Aggron is one of his more painful Pokemon to deal with, but it's not too bad. In fact, I'm going to leave Travis out just so I can paralyze it. It knows Earthquake, Dragon Claw, Thunder, and Solar Beam. It's kind of stupid that it knows Solar Beam and Thunder, but I'm just going to Thunder Wave this thing, as that's why Travis is on my team, because he's fast and he can just Thunder Wave just about anything we run into. And although the Earthquake will take care of him, which I expected that the whole time, I was not expecting that to not kill me. Aggron's only good for being a special wall, so what I'm going to do to counteract that is I'm going to use Poke, and I'm going to start setting up my own Spikes. And I'm going to use Spikes because since it does damage in between turns, well, in between switching out, you can set up to 3 layers of them. It goes up. If you have 1, you'll do 6% of the health. If you do 2, you do 12%. If you have 3, you'll do 25% of your opponent's health. And that's really good. So, I think that's 3 layers of Spikes. Yeah, that is 3 layers, because first he was paralyzed, and then I used... Yeah, okay. Okay, so I've taken some damage. That's okay. I'm just going to hit it with a Needle Arm just to do some damage before he dies, because that's actually all I needed him for. There is another... Ooh, good job. Needle Arm again. This is actually known as Paraflinching, actually, because what you do is he's paralyzed, and you're using a move that causes flinch, which is really mean because, like, there's a 50% chance of paralysis, and then you're mixing that in with the fact that there's like a... Oh crap, I didn't heal Travis. Anyway. And then you're mixing that in with the fact that now he... Okay, I was assuming he was going to heal, but should he had not healed, I would have been dead, so... I'm going to hit him with Surf because this guy has no special defense, which is a very common trait of Steel types, actually, having no special defense. Now, he's probably going to hit me with Thunder, which is actually enough to take care of it, which is surprising because he has no special attack. But the fact that it does times 4 is a little annoying, so... It's a little annoying, yes. Oh, it missed! Yes! Don't hit me with it. Don't... I could have just used Surf and I would have won, but that's not the point. Please, please live. Please, please. Oh, I was hoping he would just live randomly, because I knew it would already kill him, but just the chance that it might have not killed him is awesome. Okay, so out comes Travis again, so I can Thunder Wave this thing again. In fact, I can probably even beat it with Thunderbolt if I used it, but I'm gonna go on the safe side. I'm gonna use Thunder Wave, which means even if he dies, it doesn't really matter. Oh, okay. I figured he was gonna use that. I like the music. The music's kind of epic. Well, it's pretty epic. Okay. Piglet is actually not going to help out at all this fight. Like, very little. Like, it could help for some of them, but I'm only going to use him as a lamb to the slaughter because there really isn't a point of keeping him out here. But he can take the hits, I'm assuming, okay. I hope. He's only a physical wall, not much of a physical attacker, which means I survive with 4 health, which is very surprising that I survive like that. Gonna heal up Steven. Hopefully he gets paralyzed or something, but I doubt it. He did! Good thing I doubted myself. Okay, I'm gonna heal up all my Pokemon. Okay, so there goes Piglet, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Don't care too much about that. Because now he's gonna be defeated by the looks of my good Flyless, who will be using, let's just use Brick Break. Times 4. He takes times 4 from both ground and fighting, and although he is well, he has high defense and they're both physical, the times 4 kind of counteracts that anyway, so. There we go. Everyone's gaining experience, because like, everyone was in that fight for at least a few seconds. Okay, so here is his pride and joy. His Metagross is coming out. Now, I suggest we kill this thing as fast as possible, because this thing is a pain to take care of. It knows Meteor Mash, Psychic, Hyper Beam, and Earthquake, and it takes damage thanks to Spikes, so a quarter of its health is already gone. And that's useful. I'm just going to Thunder Wave this thing, although it will probably Earthquake and defeat him easily, which he does. He's paralyzed now. And this thing has a okay amount of speed, too. Like, if you're under-leveled as much as I am, it's good that you get him paralyzed. But luckily, he's a lot more of a physical wall than a special wall, so Blaze Kick will be doing good amounts of damage. In fact, yes! And actually, I've beat him every single other time without getting those critical hits, and it was actually rather simple just doing that, but that's good. Next up is his Armaldo, which is a pain to take care of as well, because he has enough moves that beat like all my guys. I'm gonna have to go out with Poke, because I have to paralyze his Armaldo as well. And the only way to paralyze his Armaldo is to get Travis out there. But I like that they take that damage. It's so good. It's very useful if they're taking that damage. Just gonna heal up Travis. I might even heal up Piglet, because Piglet's a very good lamb for the slaughter anyway. It's if he lives, but he did not live, so I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna go out to Travis again. Thunder Wave. Okay, so he's gonna use Slash. That's probably gonna take care of him, which it does, so figured that much. But this thing has terrible defense in both defenses. It's only a good attacker, and it's his biggest problem, is that it's a good attacker and all, but it's just kind of slow. So if I hit it with a Surf, it will do a fair bit, but he still gets to attack. Oh, why does he get to attack so much? That really annoys me that he always gets to attack. He's been attacking like pretty often, and it's really making me mad. An Ice Beam could probably take care of it. I'm really hoping that it does. So it does ×1. There we go. Okay. He's down to only 2 Pokemon. And he's going to go out to his Claydol, which I hate this thing. I hate his Claydol. This thing is the most annoying thing we've run into. But luckily, our best Pokemon for it is Ice Screen. But it uses Light Screen. It knows Earthquake, Ancient Power, Light Screen, and Reflect. Now, the fact that it uses Light Screen is a little annoying. Now, if you're wondering why he didn't take any Spikes damage, it's because he has the ability Levitate, which prevents you from losing damage like that, which is a little annoying. But I can take this Earthquake fine, except in one of the takes I did of this fight, he hit me with a super effective Earthquake, which was a lot more annoying. But regardless, I'm going to drop Hail so I can just kind of sit here and take hits, and he can just lose damage like that. And I'm going to start reviving some of my other guys. Poke is really good for this guy because both of his typing beat him, and he's using Reflect too, which is pretty bad. But he hasn't used an Earthquake yet because I know I can take one more Earthquake from him. And I can probably take an I don't think I can. Oh, I could take an Ancient Power probably because it's a weaker move. And although it is super effective, he doesn't get stabbed from it either because Claydol is actually a terrible, I'm not kidding, it's a terrible physical attacker, and I don't know why he trained it with only physical moves. Earthquake and Ancient Power are both physical moves, so I don't know why he did that. He's an idiot. He's a terrible trainer, and he's the champion. Like, come on. Now, what I'm going to do when I come into this situation, since we only have 2 health healing items, I'm going to use a Hyper Potion on him, because I know I can take 2 Earthquakes every time, so I'm just going to heal him up. He's going to use Earthquake. I'm trying to work him out of PPs right now. Okay. Light Screen wore off, which means I can probably start attacking again. And he's either going to not die from Hail, which is something that's going to really make me mad if he doesn't die from the Hail. I'm going to use, he used Light Screen. That makes me mad. I can probably beat him with another Ice Beam after this though. And since he used the Light Screen, he's not in red yet, but he probably will be in red from the Hail, which did not happen. Which means, please just kill him. Please, Ice Cream. It's all I'm asking is that you kill him. Please, Ice Cream. If I ever ask you for anything, it's that you kill him now. No. He has 1 health left. No. And I'm out of PPs in all of his attacking moves. Oh, well, you drop Hail so we can get some residual damage going. There is no point in him staying alive anymore. There is no point in Ice Cream's existence. And it's true. There is no point in Ice Cream being alive anymore, because there isn't a point. He's out of PPs in both of his attacks. Like, that's bad. That's really bad. And we can't paralyze him because he's part ground. He got left with like 1 health. That's so BS. Oh my god, I'm mad. I think he might be out of Earthquakes though. He could potentially be out of Earthquakes. I'm not sure though. Don't go all, oh, he wasn't out of Earthquakes. But luckily I can take both his moves okay with Poke. Except Poke's gonna be getting hit by this, which is a little annoying, but I hate facing this guy. Needle Arm. Earthquake, he did still have an Earthquake. Oh no, I'm gonna get people going, he did still have an Earthquake! Ah! I'm gonna kill myself with my own... I'm actually gonna kill myself with my own Hail, but... Wow, that light screen is really helping him out. Oh my god. Luckily though, Claydol can take hits from all of his other Pokemon okay, I think. He only has 2 other... This is his second last Pokemon. We have a chance. We have a mildly okay chance. Now, Travis would die from an Earthquake immediately, but that's not the point. Like, I have to get somebody out there. You know what? I'm going to revive Ice Cream just so Ice Cream can take hits. Because I know Ice Cream can take 1 of either of his hits fine. And that's all I'm trying to do, is just have Ice Cream there to take 1 hit, to take 1 turn to revive Travis again, and then another turn to revive Poke again. Which is all I'm asking. And we're trying to waste all his PPs too, right? So... Okay, now this guy isn't too bad. His last Pokemon isn't too bad either. And we're running really low on revives, and that's scaring me too. Okay, now I know I can take an Earthquake from him fine. Unless he has a critical, which he has in the past, and made me really mad. I'm not going to use Hail, because that's going to screw me over. Now his light screen is off. Okay, he's using an Ancient Power. Maybe he's out of Earthquakes. I don't know. You only get 10 Earthquake PPs and 5 Ancient Powers. So, once he's out of those PPs, he's pretty much done. Like, he can't do anything.